Coach Hardy mentioned that he expects a kind of vicious competition between the guards in training camp. What's your impression of just the group going into training camp?
I'm very excited, looking forward to competing in training camp. Whenever I step in between those lines, I know I'm going to compete, whether it's a shooting drill, a sprint drill, whatever it is, I'm going to compete. So I look forward to it, and I'm excited. That's it.
Do you get the sense that it's a true, like, whoever plays best in training camp gets this starting point guard spot, or like, is it really that kind of like football style battle?
It's just competing. At the end of the day, it's just basketball. We're gonna go out here and compete, and whatever happens, happens. At the end of the day, I put my time in. I feel healthy. I'm excited. Coming off injury last year and playing, it was different. I wasn't able to work out in the summer. I wasn't able to play, but this summer I was able to play as well as lift and get to the goals that I wanted to, and I feel great. I'm excited, and I plan to play a whole 82 this year.
Will's talked a lot about that the goal was just to get you healthy at the end of the year. Like, what was that like for you? How frustrating this stretch was that?
I would say it's very, very frustrating just because you have to have some type of patience, and after a while your patience tend to go away a little bit. But I would say patience was one thing that I had to continue to learn and know that we're just trying to finish the year strong and finish the year healthy. That's all that mattered. And me playing the last game versus Lakers, it allowed me to feel at ease of being able, okay, I played well. We didn't win and get the outcome, but I felt like I was out there and being able to make an impact when I was excited about that.
What do you think we'll see from you this year that maybe we didn't get to see last year?
Ooh, I would say just being a pest even more. I felt like last year I was a little bit a step behind and just figuring it out, being able to get to the basket and being a lot more explosive. And it's going to be fun. It's definitely going to be fun. But I would say it's something that I had to like just continue to grow on and just continue to stay level-headed and not get too high or get too low, and just allow my body to adapt as well as allow it to get back healthy.
Will said last year, Mike Conley did a lot of kind of the thinking for the team, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like on the court and leading you guys. And it's kind of looking for some of that same stuff from point guards this year.
Mm-hmm.
Where are you in that part of your game and kind of your kind of on-court leadership and decision-making and that kind of stuff?
I'm excited. I'm excited to lead. That's all I've been doing pretty much this whole summer, leading and just pretty much just filling those shoes. Mike had a huge impact on the team when he was here, and I felt like me watching behind him allowed me to steal some things from him and be able to use in my game. So I pretty much just learned from him. I've learned from him last season, and I'm going to use some of the things I learned just to get certain guys open, get them easy ones. If they're not going, I'm gonna make it easy to where they can get going, and I just be that leader, whether it's by example or it's vocal. I know for me, I'm going to lead by example. That's just I wake up and lead by example. So that's the easy part. But being a vocal leader and being someone that the guys can trust is one thing. So.
So Taylor and Keontae, we asked who's been kind of pushing them in OTAs, and they both mentioned you. Is that something you've been kind of like taking upon yourself to like get in the young guys' ears and kind of get them to do more?
I would just say just being a leader, like his last question, just being a leader, coming in and doing whatever's needed. And if we're messing around, let guys know, like, all right, let's finish the day well. We're going to have the rest of the day to chill. But right now, while we're in here for these first 2 hours, let's have a great one. And I feel like me leading and showing them, like, we all in this together, and we all gonna push each other. It's no fights, argue here and there, but it's basketball. I'm gonna foul you, you're gonna foul me, and we're gonna just continue to compete.
What have you seen from Keontae?
Oh.
What have you seen from Keontae?
I would say he's learning the game and allowing the coaches to teach. You know what I mean? I feel like he's someone that a quick listener, a quick learner, and he listens as well. And when you have those two aspects, you're gonna be pretty good.
When I watch your game, like use Will Hardy's term, superpowers, that incredible speed, explosion, and quickness and relentlessness, and then the point guard thinking is often slower and reading. Like, how do you work those two together?
I would say just balanced and just pretty much not always having to use my explosiveness, my speed, my power, but thinking the game through. Okay, like if a certain guy is open and I might have a fast break, but let me just see if I can get him another three so that can make the other team call a timeout. Just slowing the game down and just thinking through the game and just being strategic about certain plays or out of timeout plays. Okay, well, I see they're doing this. Let's switch it up. And it doesn't always have to be a play for me. It could be a play for someone else. It could be even if the play is drawn up for me. Me being aggressive and me thinking score allows it to open up to where I can pass and my decision making, because you can't just go out there thinking assist, because you're going to miss opportunities of attacking or scoring ball for yourself.
What's the balance of that? You know, being somebody who can attack and get his own shot. You know, being somebody who, like, nobody can stay in front of me, but balancing that being general as well and getting shots for others.
I would say it's 4 other guys on the court that need me to help them and put them in the best position for them. And, of course, there's going to be times where they're like, all right, we need you to go get a bucket for us, or we need this, and I can do that. I feel like me being efficient is something that I hold to the highest level. I try to be efficient whenever I step onto the court. That's one thing that I can control, is being efficient, taking the right shot, and I'm just trying to do the right thing. Of course, I'm not going to be perfect, but trying to do the right thing at all times, and I feel like that will allow me to help the other guys on the court.
Good.
That's it.
Thanks, Colin.
Thank you.
Thanks, Colin. Appreciate it.
That was great.